My name is Kailash Mantry. I am a life coach and a mental health consultant. For the last 25 years, we have been researching on more than 50 mental illnesses which we have been successful in curing. Today we will be talking on depression. We have developed a special technology of curing depression in 10 days. Even if the depression is of a 5-year-old or 10-year-old, it is possible to be cured in minimum 10 days and maximum 30 days. Any sadness which lives long converts into depression. Now let's understand what happens in depression. The person cannot think big, the person cannot take anything positively, the person has no goals, no desires, no excitement, no happiness. Now let's understand what happens in depression. In depression, you don't feel like working, you only feel like sleeping. You don't feel like talking, there is no motivation for any work, and you only enjoy sleeping. You cannot laugh, you cannot play games, you do not enjoy outings, you cut off yourself from all entertainments. Depression comes only through seriousness, and in life rejections will come, failure will come, and if seriousness is joined with failures, rejections, you are bound to get depression. Depression means there is no hope for your life, for your future, and if there is no hope, boredom, loneliness do happen. Initially, people who are depressed, they neglect their depression. Depression comes to only those people whose nature is introvert, secretive, not sharing their thoughts, emotions with people around them. Depression is the biggest mental illness the world over people are suffering. It is estimated that 30 to 40% people suffer from depression at some stage of their life. There are no human beings who do not have failures, rejections in their life, or I would say sadness in their life. But they don't experience helplessness. They always feel something I can do, or the failure and rejections are temporary and I will be successful at some stage of my life. Thus, once in a while everybody gets depressed, but if depression is for a longer period and you cannot find ways of coming back to your normal life, that depression is a serious depression. If you are a giver, if you enjoy sharing with people your thoughts, your emotions, your belongings, one does not go into deep depression. Depression starts with negativity, with excess thinking. Depression comes only when you think a lot. That means you are excessive thinker, and excessive thinker means you are negative thinker, because in positive thinking you cannot think more. In negative thinking you can think for the whole night and get confused, create doubts and create miseries. Only egoistic person goes into depression. Only miserable person goes into depression. One should not delay the depression treatments. The moment you realize that you are sad, that you are crying a lot, you should come to us. Maybe within 3 days depression can be overcome. The best treatment for depression is contact a life coach, share your life, get his coaching. He will make you realize all the wrong things which you are doing, all the wrong focuses which you have got, all the wrong questions which you are asking. He will change your focus. He will make you ask the right questions. He will get you connected with your family members. He will make you experience love, happiness, harmony, and he will create a very exciting future for you, and you will start living those futures. Anti-depression pills are not the solution for depression, because the job of anti-depression pill is to weaken your body, weaken you physically, weaken you mentally, and in fact this is encouraging depression. That's why people say it takes 5 to 10 years to come out of depression. I say depression cure is possible sometimes in 10 hours treatment also. One thing is sure, whatever doubt you may have in my way of treatment, if you come to us for 10 hours treatment, all your doubts will get disappear, and you will get confidence that yes, this is the shortest and the fastest way of getting rid of depression. And with this technology you can create lot of things in your life like happiness, success, growth, and our technology makes you capable of taking bigger challenges in your life. We make you more responsible, more lovable, more confident, more courageous, and a powerful person. And this is the best way of getting rid of depression. If you go to the dictionary, what it says is life is empty and meaningless. So why attach so much meanings to the past failures, rejections? Any moment you can create your new life. You can start from any place and reach your goal. It is said past is not equal to future. That means whatever failures you had in the past, not necessarily in future also you will fail. So stop worrying about the past and start creating your future. Talk to people who are positive, who are humorous, who are motivated, who are good people, who are lovable, who have respect for you, and you will enjoy. And there are many things which the nature has also given us. Enjoy all these things. Enjoy sex and you will be out of depression. The examples of wrong questions are, and the favorite question depressed person asks is, why this happened to me, or why these things are happening to me. Now these are wrong questions. There is no answer to these questions. Women get more depressed than men, and there is no biological reason for it, because they are suppressed for such a long period and they are secretive in nature. They worry for their family, for their society. They are dominated by males, but there is no biological reason for getting depression. There are so many restrictions. They cannot talk freely, they cannot laugh freely, they cannot move out freely, they cannot decide by themselves. Do children get depression? Yes. There is no age bar for depression. Anybody who works hard on thinking negatively, on fearing, on taking things seriously, on taking rejections, failure seriously, will get depression. We give 200% guarantee for cure, and we use more than 50 therapies in curing them. Depending on the level of the patients, we decide which therapy has to be given first and what to be done on the 8, 9, 10 days. Normally we take 5 days to understand the patients, to experiment with him, and we start the treatment from the 6 days. And the treatment is so entertaining that he starts thinking only about our treatment. His whole focus comes for the treatment and he forgets all his past bad memories. We make him experience that life is adventurous, that life is fun. You only need to be creative in creating fun and adventure in your life. If you are taking medicines to cure your depression, this is the biggest mistake you are doing. You don't know the side effects of these medicines, how much these medicines are damaging your body, because the damage is over the period, and these medicines are only helping you to sleep. It is making you lethargic, lazy, and it is stopping you from fulfilling your dreams. Depression is not a medical illness, it is a mental illness, and there is no role of medicine in curing it. We have developed a very transparent test which doesn't take more than 20 minutes to complete it. We have named the test as mind mapping, and within 20 minutes the patient and their family members can understand why they have depressions, and by only dealing with those points which the patient himself has declared, the patient will be out of depression. I am Kailash Mantry, life coach and a mental health consultant.